Alrighty, hey guys, good morning. It's Sagittarius Soul Tarot. We're going to go ahead and do their feelings for you, the person on your mind, the person that you are inquiring about. Hey Kitty, hey T Rose, hey Janet. Make sure to say hey to everybody real quick in the chat. So what we're going to do is the person on your mind who you're dealing with, their feelings for you at this time. I'm going to see how they feel about you. How are they viewing you at this time? And what are their next actions, intentions? And then I'll get more oracles in the situation and see what needs to be said or what's going on besides what I'm getting in the reading. So with that being said, I will do advice too. See maybe how you feel for them. What's kind of the energy of you, and just kind of go from there. And just take the readings how they resonate, guys. I will do all signs on this one, Aries to Pisces, and then on the next reading, I will do members and all signs. I just put it on there, so it's going to be the next tower will be your next reading with all signs and members. Because I wanted to do like the all signs first and then the members afterwards. So I thought that might be easier doing it this way. So, anyways, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you like the channel. Help me out here. I appreciate it. Hey, Anna. Hey, Aries man. Also, just it's a general reading. I'm not going to have any kind of, yelling or disrespect on the channel. I'm just being upfront here because that was kind of uncalled for last night when I went on here. Just a heads up, I'm going to have more people moderating. I'm going to have more control over this channel. And it's simply, if it's not your reading, it's not your reading. You can always watch, another placement if that doesn't resonate with you. You can, reverse the role if you need to reverse it. If you feel like it's not you, but it's your person, or vice versa. Or if you would like to get your own personal reading so I can get more in depth of your situation, you guys can do that. Everything's below in the description. But I just don't want any kind of disrespect or any kind of arguing or yelling on the channel, or I will remove you. Okay. So let's go ahead and make this a fun, peaceful environment, and let's all have a good time. Let's chat and have fun, because that's the point of the channel, is to have fun and have a good time while drinking coffee and all of that. So, hey, FG, let's go ahead and get started, guys, and we'll just have a good time, see whatever comes through. No hard feelings if it doesn't resonate or if it doesn't feel like it's a good reading for you. There's always other ones. All right, Aries at 257. So your person's feelings, their thoughts, their actions towards you. And this could be whoever you're thinking of, who's on your mind. How are they feeling for Aries? Person that you're thinking of or dealing with. Let's see. And their feelings, Two of Swords. Okay, they're seeing you as the Justice in reverse and the Lovers. Some of you are dealing with an air sign. I'm getting strong air energy. I did see the Six of Swords when I shuffled. Wow, okay, some of you, there's conflict. There's things aren't really too great between you and this person. I'm getting strong Libra. Could be a Gemini. Hey, Julie, good morning. Why Two of Swords for their feelings? Three of Pentacles. The World, the Queen of Cups. Let me clarify. This person could feel like you're off doing your own thing. The King of Cups, Seven of Wands, Page of Cups. Yeah, for some of you, this person feels they're trying to collaborate with you. They're trying to make some kind of attempt. This person has strong feelings here for you, King of Cups. But it's an energy of they feel like they're trying to cooperate. They're trying to put in the effort. But it's like they feel like you don't want to interact with what they're giving, or you are closed off from them. Hey, Aaron, good morning. Hey, Tiffany. Tiffany, I got your question for the next live. Because they're seeing you as a Justice in reverse. So it's like you're not wanting to cooperate or give to this. Yeah, you're held back. You're stressing this person out. Because it's making them wonder, well, why don't you want to be with me? Is there something else going on? Is there someone else? They could be feeling that there's somebody else. Either somebody else influencing your decision, to push them away. Like, I don't know if it's a friend, a family member, a coworker. They feel like there's either somebody that is influencing your decision of pushing them away, or you simply just don't want to be with them. Okay. Hey, Alexandria. And they're seeing it as like you're lying to them or being dishonest. Their action is the Lovers. Hey, love apples. 9 of Swords. You got this person stressing. Knight of Wands reverse, 6 of Wands reverse. They're wondering if you're happier without them. You know, like if you want to be with them. This is somebody that feels a strong connection to you. Yeah, they're happy with you. But you're making them feel like you don't want them. So let me see, how do you feel for this person? Because they're getting really insecure. This is somebody up in their head thinking, you know, you're with somebody else or there's something else going on. You feel like you don't want the situation to be outdated. Like you want to grow from the situation. Some of you feel like this person needs to work on themselves, or maybe there's codependency for some of you. They're too attached to the connection. Let me get more on this. Yeah, this person feels that you're not wanting to cooperate or be with them. This person feels that there's some kind of, you know, sign here from the universe. Snake in reverse. Okay. Well, they're wanting to come towards you and put in the work. They're feeling called to come towards you. Yeah, they don't want to be conflicted anymore, but they're in a place of not really knowing what's going on, having a lack of intuition here. So let me see, and then I'll get advice. What needs to be said in the situation? I'm the best you've ever had. I see it in your eyes. I watch your every move, and I'm not who I used to be. So what is Aries' advice? This is kind of weird. So maybe this person's acting kind of arrogant. The Strength in reversed. 5 of Pentacles reversed. 6 of Swords reversed. 5 of Cups reversed. So I would be kind of cautious. 9 of Wands. Some of you don't really know if you want to work things out with this person. Maybe you feel like you've done it time and time again and it gets you nowhere. I would just kind of wait. I don't know if I would give up on this person just yet. I would wait and see improvement on their end. But for the most part, some of you feel like it's just a done deal, or, you know, you've tried to reconcile and you don't really know what else to do. Some of you, this person's mad. It's like you used to give them all this attention, and now all of a sudden you're ignoring them or not talking to them. And now they're starting to get kind of upset, is what I'm seeing. So, and there's signs here. Maybe some of you could be redirected away from this person, because maybe you feel like with outdated and reverse, you don't want to be in a situation that's going nowhere or feels like it's the same. Okay. Some of you, it's another fire sign. I got Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini. But yeah, a lot of you feel like they need to work on themselves and there's codependency, or they're just not in a healed place. Okay. All right. Taurus, 838. And I need more coffee too. All right. Hey, Katie. Good morning. All right. Let's see. What are their feelings for Taurus? Person on your mind. Hey, Sunflower. Oh, you're welcome, Janet. Let's see. Ooh, the Devil came out in reversed. They're seeing you as a Knight of Cups and the Emperor. Man, this person is really like changing. Okay, this is somebody that's stepping up. Wow, 8 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. So what's gotten into this person? Because some of you, if they had like maybe an addictive connection towards you, or they were not doing things the right way, now they feel they need to come towards you correctly. This person's leveling up. Why are their feelings the Devil in reverse? Oh, you're welcome, guys. Hey, Danielle. 7 of Cups reverse. 4 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. The Star. Damn. This person sees you in a whole new light. Okay, they see you in a whole new light, or they see the situation as like, you know, I got to do things better or differently for Taurus. Because they do have respect for you. With the Queen of Pentacles and the Star, they feel like they need to make it more clear that they have respect and they have good intentions towards you. So this is somebody that feels that you deserve the best. Okay. And that maybe in the past they've been holding you back with their ways of doing things. Let me see. Why the devil reverse 4 of Pentacles? That's what it feels like to me. Like they realize they held you back in the past. 6 of Swords reverse. Yeah. And the Queen of Swords reversed. High Priestess. Some of you, they could have felt that there was maybe another person holding you guys back. Some of you, there could have been a third party where that was the problem, where they were holding the connection back because maybe some of you, an unhealthy connection could have been a karmic for some of you. Could have been an air sign, an Aquarius, a Libra, a Gemini. They feel like, that needs to come to an end. They're making clear decisions that they want to be with you. Okay. Because they're seeing you as somebody they have romantic feelings for. Knight of Cups. Yeah. And that they're disappointed with themselves in the past because they didn't respect you. They didn't appreciate you. 3 of Swords. Yeah. Knight of Swords reversed. They were really inconsistent with you. So they're viewing you as somebody that they weren't giving their all to. Okay. And for a lot of you, they could have been ghosting you, being non-committal, just not giving you the complete attention that they should. And for a lot of you, there could have been another person. I'm getting a third party that was blocking you guys from being together. Okay. But they are releasing that person because now their action or intention is the Emperor. 6 of Wands reversed, the Tower, and the Chariot. 9 of Cups, the Magician. Wow. This person had a change of heart of like, I really want to be with Taurus. It's like, I realize you're the one I want. We can have a positive, successful life. And this other person is not worth it, basically. They feel like you're the one they want to put the, attention onto. This is a healing connection. So this person is manifesting a positive beginning with you, wanting to have a higher level commitment. How do you feel for them or see them? Addiction in reverse. So yeah, there could have been codependencies or a third party. Yeah, you feel like a lot of you feel like they're letting go of that they're no longer holding on to whatever this was, and that they are working on themselves or in a positive place. Some of you feel like they're doing better financially as well, or they're just more in an optimistic mindset. So let's get more on the situation, but it looks very positive. Yeah, they want to date you. They want to be with you. Okay, dating and addiction. So yeah, maybe there was some kind of, third party person that got in the way. Yeah, they realize the damage of that. Okay, we are both hurting from this. So yeah, they let go of some kind of karmic here. You guys could be a twin flame. Soulmates. Wow, karmic twin flame, soulmates, depth in reverse, emotional storm, realization, cloudy judgment, intuition in reverse. Basically, they realized that by this cloudy judgment of choosing the third party, the karmic, it got you guys in this situation. And you guys are some kind of twin flame or soulmate. For some of you, Taurus, it's one or the other. Like you guys are either a twin flame or a soulmate. I'm getting both those cards came out because you guys could be in different situations. So our sex drives aren't compatible. I'm focusing on the here and now. I'm not being honest with you or myself. I watch your every move. Okay. What's your advice? Maybe there's a lack of chemistry at one point or, intimacy. Page of Cups reversed. 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords reversed, 3 of Cups reversed. So I would let this person, show you by their actions that they want to invest. But like I said, for a lot of you, you're kind of questioning, should I even give into this? Should I not? I would just kind of wait it out. I do feel, there is some kind of twin flame soulmate connection here. I do see a better opportunity coming. And for a lot of you, I do see the third party, them realizing that is not emotionally fulfilling. That's not who they want to be with. Okay. But I would just kind of wait it out and let them show you what their dedication is. But yeah, a lot of cards came out. So this is a very emotional situation. They realized they weren't, appreciating you. And there was some kind of karmic or some of you, there was either an addiction, like they had an addiction, or maybe the third party was helping them with an addiction. I don't know. Oh, you're welcome. So that was a good reading. I got Capricorn, Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces, and Aries. All right, let's go ahead and do Gemini. 1514. Okay, that's the Devil and the Temperance. So some of you, it's a Capricorn or a Sag you're dealing with. So let's see. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, hey, Kish. So let's see, Gemini, how's your person feeling, seeing you, and their next actions? Okay, they feel like there's unfinished business between the two of you. Okay, they're seeing you as like this connection isn't over. You guys can rebuild things. Yeah, they're coming towards you. You could be a Scorpio, wanting to have an emotional connection here, wanting to tell you how they feel. This is somebody, wow, that's really hurt over the situation. So why the Six of Swords reversed? Okay, they feel like you guys can overcome whatever conflict happened. Maybe they had to give you some time. Okay. Yeah, this person could have felt they triggered you. For a lot of you, this person felt triggered. Okay. And there was some kind of argument, disagreement between the two of you. And it came out of a place of them needing to heal or them needing to focus on themselves. Yeah, this person feels that there was just a lot of things going in two different directions. Okay. Okay, well, this is kind of showing me this might be some of you are in a third party situation because I'm getting with the Chariot reverse, Two of Wands. Some of you, this person could feel that you were maybe ending things with somebody else because they're showing up as a King of Cups in their actions, and that doesn't feel like the same energy of this. Let me see. Is this King of Swords? Is this the same person? Reversed. Okay, Justice. Nine of Wands reversed, Page of Cups. Ooh, for some of you, it's not. Some of you, if this is somebody else coming towards you, you could have been getting out of a serious relationship or a marriage with this King of Swords reversed. And this person felt like they had to wait for that to get settled until they could come towards you, is kind of what I'm seeing. So for a lot of you, you could have been ending another relationship with somebody else. And they feel like they had to let you have time to heal and get through that situation before coming towards you, because I'm getting there's somebody else in your energy that is more, mature, they're more stable. Okay, because they're seeing you as the Tower in reverse. Okay, the Temperance in reverse, the Seven of Cups reverse, and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, for some of you, it's a different person that's you're dealing with. Hey, Samir. Hey, Champa. And they're seeing you with somebody that maybe they can't completely give into the connection or be with you because you have to let go of something else. Okay. You have to heal from another situation. Wow. 10 of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you, it was a family situation, like you were involved because of kids, or you just had, a long-term relationship with this other person. Because I'm getting this person that you're dealing with, they feel like they couldn't come towards you correctly or show you that they were completely interested in you because you were healing or going through this situation. Because their actions, King of Cups. So they're coming towards you mature and very understanding. The Nine of Pentacles reversed, Two of Pentacles reversed, Ace of Swords. This person, yeah, I think they're wanting to have a conversation and see. Some of you as a Scorpio, see, like, are you still dealing with this other person? Is it a good time to come in and tell you how I feel? Because for a lot of you, Gemini, you were ending another relationship, maybe a marriage with somebody else. Maybe you have kids with that other person. And they're viewing you as like things are kind of rocky, okay, in that other situation. And they have to come towards you when the time is right. So I see this person wanting to have a clear conversation about their feelings for you, but wanting to make sure that you're in a good place or things are better for you. Hey, Alban. Hey, Mitzi. Hey, Elaine. That's my middle name. Hey, Aaron. So your feelings for this person, wow, you're surprised. Shock or surprised. Okay, so this could be somebody coming into your life. Maybe you don't even know that they have feelings for you. Or if you've just been kind of talking to them, you don't know they feel this deeply for you. So let's see. But it looks like you had to finish some other kind of situation here. Wow, magnetic attraction. Okay, detachment. So yeah, maybe they had to let you focus on this other thing that you were dealing with. And maybe you don't realize their feelings are so strong for you. Realization. So they're having some kind of epiphany here. So I'm getting two people in your energy. I'm getting possibly an Aquarius or a Libra, and then a water sign. I have some tricks up my sleeve. I don't know how long I'll wait. I'm working on your future or on our future. Are you? It's been so long since I felt this way. Yeah, so this person had to wait because you were in another situation. What's your advice? Okay, Knight of Wands, the Devil, the Page of Wands, and the Page of Swords. Just make sure this person's in it for good intentions. You know what I mean? Because they can say one thing but do another. So I would just, make sure this person has good intentions towards you. Make sure they're not in it for the wrong reasons, or, they think it's going to be easy. All right. Because it looks like it's going to be a lot of work in this new relationship, that maybe you're not completely ready for a relationship, or I would just let it be, not too easy. So could be a Capricorn, Sagittarius. But yeah, they're having a realization that they are very attracted to you, but they had to give you space. Okay, they had to give you space here because you are dealing with some kind of situation. So it could be a Scorpio, a strong Scorpio, Sagittarius, Libra, Cancer, and Aquarius. And that's weird how your timestamp was 1514. And I did see the Devil and the Temperance both in the reading. Hey, Xtini. Hey, Johnny. All right, let's go ahead and do Cancer. Your person's feelings. 2150. Man, I hear the ambulance already. Dang, it's only like 8:30 in the morning. And that's what happened yesterday on the way to work. There was like a high-speed chase with a cop. It's like, what is going on? It's only a Tuesday. Jeez. Hey, Frog. Hey, Tess. All right, let's see. Cancer, your person's feelings, thoughts, and actions. So maybe something's an emergency. I don't know. All right, how are they feeling, their thoughts and actions? 6 of Cups in reversed. Okay, 9 of Cups reversed, how they see you, and the 10 of Cups. Okay. This person, very emotional over you. And I'm getting that song. Is that Whitney Houston? Where she's like, I get so emotional, baby. Everybody who sings that. Okay, why 6 of Cups in reverse? Their feelings. Page of Pentacles in reverse. 5 of Swords, Knight of Wands in reversed, 7 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. This person wants to be with you, okay? This person definitely is feeling there's some tension between you guys. Could be dealing with an Earth sign or a Sagittarius. This is somebody that feels like you're a bit hesitant to let them back in because of past experiences or something that has happened. This person feels that, they are coming in with a clear opportunity, or they like to start over. For a lot of you, they want to start over, but they realize that, I did play some mind games. I did lie or do Cancer, unfair. So maybe they kind of understand why things are kind of rocky between the two of you. Okay, the Chariot, 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups reversed. Man, I'm seeing all these 7s here. All right, let's see. They're seeing you, 9 of Cups in reversed. 4 of Wands. Queen of Pentacles and the Judgment reversed. Magician, Ace of Wands. I mean, this is somebody that, they realize they've made poor decisions or poor choices in the past. And they're seeing you as somebody that you are the person that they want to commit to and be with. And they've just made a lot of reckless decisions, a lot of bad choices in the past. This is somebody that is taking accountability, I feel. They realize that there is tension between the two of you, that maybe there are trust issues. You're not so quick to want to give into this. But this person's seeing you as somebody that they want to have a new beginning with. They could be manifesting you back or wanting a fresh start. Okay, and they realize on their end that you do maybe not trust them, or you're not so quick to let them back in. Their actions, 10 of Cups. So yeah, this is somebody wanting to provide for you. 9 of Pentacles reversed. King of Wands reversed. The Temperance in reversed. 4 of Cups reversed. The Moon in reverse. Okay, I think what's going on is they realize their shadow self, what they need to do differently. This is somebody that is having some kind of awakening here that, yeah, they were very hesitant. They were very untrustworthy, played mind games. And this is somebody that wants to come towards you correctly and tell you, hey, I know I'm at a fault for this. I'm sorry for what I've done. And I really do want to work on a relationship. This person, I think they want your forgiveness and they do want a serious relationship. And for a lot of you, the problem in the past is that they were non-committal or they didn't really know if they wanted to be in a relationship or settle down. Okay. But they realize here that they're going to lose you if they don't work on these insecurities or whatever happens. How are you feeling about this person? Addiction in reverse and shock. So maybe this person isn't holding on to past ways of doing stuff. Maybe they are letting go of an addiction if that's the case. If not, it's like you don't feel like this person is in the same energy they were before, that they have done some healing. Okay. Understanding in reverse. So yeah, this person played games. There was a lack of understanding here. This is somebody that was having alternative motives. I don't think they're doing that anymore with the snake in reverse. I think this person is learning from that. But that was the problem. They had a lot of hidden motives, kept things unclear. There was, something was projected onto you. Something was broken. But now they're having a realization. Yeah. So I think that's what happened in the past. A lot of you felt like this connection was destroyed because of lies, deception, dishonesty. Your mixed signals drive me crazy. Yeah. You have a big impact on my life. Being with you is wrong, but so right. Okay, what's your advice? So, man, you have a big impact on this person. 10 of Wands. Queen of Wands. Strength in reverse, the Fool in reverse. Some of you are dealing with a fire sign. Wow, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, well, basically my advice to you is you guys can have a fresh start if this is a past person, feels like it. But I feel like you need to just continue doing you. And I wouldn't let this person have such a big impact on your life as well. Or I wouldn't let this person prevent you from moving forward with your life. And you need to ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth putting the effort into this? Do I feel like it's going anywhere? Okay. Or try not to repeat the same cycle. Like, what can we do differently? How can we, communicate? How can we let this not get as bad as it did before? Okay. So it could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Getting strong fire energy. So let's see what else here. But yeah, there was some kind of hiding, being dishonest, being shady. A lot of you, they could have had an addiction or codependent lifestyle. Also, that could be the devil, but you feel like they're not like that anymore. So it could be a Cancer, Sag, Leo, Gemini, Scorpio, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, let's go ahead and do Leo. I'm going to go ahead and get coffee. 2824. I need some more coffee. All right, let's see. How's your person feeling for you? Roar. Do the roar. Like on Shrek. All right, let's see. Hey, D-Love. Ooh, okay. Ace of Swords reverse. Queen of Wands reverse. How they see you. Ooh, 9 of Wands reversed. Well, you're scaring this person. I don't know what's going on. Okay, they still have hope with the Star, but they feel intimidated. They feel scared. Okay, this person feels that they need to have a conversation because there's a lack of clarity. So why the Ace of Swords reversed? 9 of Pentacles, the World, and the Justice. Ooh, this person, Emperor in reverse. This person feels, for a lot of you, they feel there's nothing more to say, that you've made your point. Okay, so if you've ignored this person, if you've turned them down, they basically feel like, what's the point of trying? Okay, so some of you, it's an Aries. I have Libra, it could be a fixed sign. They feel that you don't need them. Okay, that you're like, well, what's the point? Or what do you want now? Okay, it's like you've made your point, you've proven yourself, and they feel like what's the point of trying? So They feel like you're good on your own and you don't want to hear from them. You don't want to talk to them, and you're doing just fine. Okay. They're seeing you. Queen of Wands in reverse. 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands. Jeez. And the 2 of Wands in reverse. Like, maybe I should just leave you alone then. Maybe I should just leave you to it. They're low-key intimidated and scared of you. And it's like you've proven your point. You don't want to hear from me. You don't want to talk to me. Cool. Okay. Basically, they are scared to come towards you because you're showing it's like you're not a force to be reckoned with. You don't want to deal with anything. Like, you're good where you're at and you don't want their attention. Because the 6 of Wands and the Queen of Wands reverse, it's like, I'm good. I don't want your attention. I'm wanting to be left alone. It's an energy of like, you just don't want to be talked to. Okay. So yeah, they feel like a conversation with you would be pointless because there's nothing that's going to come of it. Okay. Their action, 9 of Wands reversed. Now I'm getting that song by Ariana Grande. Yes. And okay. Like yes. And question marks. You're just like, what, what do you want? Hermit reversed. 2 of Swords reversed, 3 of Pentacles. They're still okay. So I think they're leaving you alone right now, but in the future, I think they are going to resurface. Okay. I think they are going to kind of come back eventually, and have some kind of collaboration with you or try again. So it's almost like right now they feel like, okay, you don't want to hear from me. You don't want to talk to me. Cool, whatever. But it looks like in the future they are. They're going to be unhappy that they're not getting your attention. This is somebody that thrives off of attention and ego, and they're mad that you're ignoring them. This is somebody that's going to try to come back in the future and have a conversation. So, but as of right now, they're scared to contact you. They're intimidated, but I feel they're going to pop back up. Okay. They're going to pop back up. Maybe in the spring, you'll hear from them again, like in a couple months. How do you feel about this person? The Mask and karmic relationship. Basically, you feel triggered by this person. You feel like they're fake. Some of you feel like they're gaslighting you, and that's why you don't want to talk to them. It's like, I don't even trust you. I don't want to talk to you. Yeah, a lot of you feel they could be a narcissist or they're love bombing you. Okay. And that's, yeah, a lot of you don't have a good feeling about them, which is why you don't want to talk to them. Because you just feel like they're hiding stuff. They're just lying to you. Could even feel that they're not somebody you want in your life. Divine timing in reverse. Signs and synchronicities in reverse. Yeah, this is somebody that's not even meant to be in your life. So I don't think it's like your twin flame or your soulmate. This is somebody that's not even meant to be in your life, but they keep showing back up. Okay, they're indecisive. Yeah, somebody they keep coming in and out of your life. Or it's like they don't even know what they want. Because it looks like they do just want attention. They want options. Okay. Somebody that's a secret admirer. Yeah. And it's somebody that you don't even want. So it's somebody that has all kinds of options. And I think they're upset they can't get your attention. So let's see. Your mixed signals drive me crazy. So they feel like you're giving them mixed signals, or you did before. They could have felt like at one point you were kind of interested. Our sex drives aren't compatible. Your body feels fine, but my heart feels empty. Yeah, it's somebody that has some kind of void they want to fill. Okay. And maybe they feel like you're not. Yeah, it's almost like somebody that's like sex deprived and sex driven towards you, and you're not giving them any kind of attention. You're ignoring them. It's kind of what I'm seeing here. You're not, and they just feel like sex drive. It's like, but if you're not even initiating, it's kind of gross. If like you're not even initiating anything sexual, with them, then why would they think that's what you want? Okay, this is kind of a sicko. Okay, what's your advice? I mean, why would you think that? You know what I mean? Yeah, for a lot of you, this person's thinking sexual. And you don't want to be fulfilled by this. Yeah, some of you, it's an Aries. And they're thinking just very sexual. 5 of Pentacles. They have nothing to offer you. This is just a lonely person that wants to fill some kind of void that has other options. And I think it's a karmic person in your life. And my advice to you, I wouldn't get attached or have any kind of connection to them because you're going to be emotionally unsatisfied. because this person doesn't even have a pot to piss in. You literally Ace of Cups in reverse. So it kind of feels like the Virgo reading I did yesterday a little bit. Okay, Aries could be a Cancer. It's just somebody that they're not getting the response from you that they're wanting. They could have thought that, you wanted something sexual with them, or there was a chance of that, and feeling like you guys just aren't compatible in that way, which is kind of gross. Okay, I got Virgo, Libra, could be any sign. Hey, Alexis. Okay. All right, Virgo, 3540. All right, let's see. I don't mean to laugh. Okay. Ooh, Judgment, Ace of Pentacles. All right, let's see their feelings for Virgo. Their thoughts and their next actions. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, it sounds kind of gross. Yeah, I would just be careful. Sounds like a sicko. Some pervert. Ooh, their feelings, Queen of Pentacles. They see you as the Seven of Wands and the King of Wands in reverse. Ooh. So you're kind of telling this person off. Or you're making them feel a type of way. Some of you, this person feels like they're out of your league. Like they're not good enough for you. Because you're showing up as a Queen of Pentacles. Some of you, you're right. High Priestess. Okay, why is there feelings Queen of Pentacles for Virgo? Ace of Cups, Five of Pentacles in reverse, Hierophant reversed. Yeah, this person's feeling a bit intimidated by you. This person feels that maybe they don't have the goods or the resources of what you're wanting. Because this is somebody that does feel very intimidated. They could feel, I got 5-5 here. They feel like they would have to make a lot of change and sacrifice for this relationship. Okay. And they feel that maybe it's that all they can offer is a non-traditional relationship, or they're going to offer you something that's not really your standards. Yeah, they feel they don't have much to offer. Okay, this is somebody that feels intimidated by you, that you deserve a lot more than what they can provide. All right. Because they're seeing you as a Seven of Wands. So maybe you're putting up boundaries and like, hey, like, I don't like what you're offering me. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, Five of Swords reversed, Star in reversed. Yeah, it's kind of an energy of like, I don't really want to bet on this, or I don't really like what you're offering on the table. Because it's like they're seeing you as somebody that it's like you're not satisfied or happy or content with what they're offering. Okay. So yeah, so for a lot of you, this is somebody that they know they can only offer you the bare minimum. They do have feelings for you. They do want to be with you, but they feel they don't have much to offer, or like what they have to give isn't much at all. Okay. I'll see you later, kitty. Yeah, this is somebody that sees that you're a little bit hesitant to let them in. Their action, King of Wands reversed. So this person's getting a little bit intimidated. High Priestess, the Tower, the Moon in reversed. Okay, Knight of Cups. This person could even know that you're spiritual as well. That maybe you are spiritual or you have spiritual gifts or abilities, because they feel like, if they show a sign of weakness, that you're going to see it. Because this person feels like they got to provide more, but they are very insecure with what they have to offer. Okay. And this person knows that you're going to find out, like, that they are scared, they are fearful, and they don't want to show any kind of weakness. They could be intuitive as well and know that they got to put in more effort. Yeah, Ten of Wands. And the Two of Wands reverse. Basically, they know they got to show up in this King of Pentacles energy. To be with you, they got to match your energy, or you're going to move on and find somebody else. This is somebody that knows they have to make more of an effort. They got to do more in this relationship with you, because you're not settling for less. You have high standards, which is good, which is great. Like, everyone should be like this. You have high standards. You're not going to take no shit, no bare minimum. And they know they have to step up to be with you. So how do you feel for this person? You feel like they're not doing enough. Yeah, you feel like this person's not doing enough, that they have fear, that they could be sabotaging the connection. You feel like this could be somebody newer that you're kind of connecting with, and they already are showing sign of fear or weakness. Maybe that's a turnoff. Maybe you don't want to be with somebody that's not going to fully give to you or be so quick to let go. Hey, Crystal. Yeah, this is somebody that knows they got to step it up. Yeah, they can't escape anymore. They can't escape, they can't leave the connection, or they're going to end up missing out on you, is what I'm seeing here. So this is somebody, I think you are kind of triggering them in some way, but it's like they know they got to level up. Okay. And with unexpected reverse, they know what will happen if they do end up disconnecting or just giving up on this. Rejection and time in reverse. So this person feels like they might have, not much time in this connection, and that you are eventually going to, dismiss them or reject them if they don't show up on your level, because they feel they're out of your league. You show me what it's like to be happy again. Okay, loving you takes my breath away, and I thought having children would fix us. Okay, so maybe some of you, it's an ex of yours wanting to come back and be with you. Or maybe they thought like, the talks about having children would fix the situation. I don't know. Let me see. What's your advice? Page of Swords reversed. 9 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Magician in reverse. Okay, well, basically my advice to you is I wouldn't wait around. Okay, which I don't think you are anyways. You need to know your worth, and I wouldn't just wait around for this person to be like, yeah, someday, or yeah, one day I'll do this, or you know what I mean? I think this person, it's like they have all these thoughts and ideas, but they're not putting it into reality. Okay. And I wouldn't waste your time in a relationship where, like I said, maybe they're talking about having children, or they would like to one day, but they're kind of scared or fearful. I wouldn't like waste your time if this person isn't really going to give you what you want. Okay. Some of you, it's a Gemini. But yeah, it's like they're already coming up kind of scared and insecure. Could be a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Cancer, an Aquarius, a Leo, and a Taurus. Okay. Let's go ahead and do Libra. 4215. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe. All right, what are their feelings, thoughts, and actions? Let's see. All right, their feelings, thoughts, and actions for Libra. Okay, 10 of Pentacles reversed. They're seeing you, Queen of Swords in reverse. Man, some of you have Leo in your chart, because that's how they saw Leo, was a queen in reverse. Okay. Hermit. I think this person doesn't know what to do, because they're seeing you as somebody you're pissed off. You don't want to be talked to. You want to be left alone. This could be somebody you're going through a breakup with, or like some kind of divorce. I don't know. Some of you, yeah, you guys are going through a breakup, separation, divorce, or just not a good situation at all. Why the 10 of Pentacles reverse or feelings? King of Cups in reverse, 6 of Pentacles reverse. Damn. 2 of Cups. This person still has a lot of love for you. They feel that you guys have love for each other, but it's a situation where like this just isn't working out. So I don't know if you're going through like a really bad separation of some sort, divorce. It's sad. It's like they still love you, 2 of Cups, but it's almost an energy of I got to pull back and work on myself. It's like I love Libra so much, but it's like I got to focus on me, because they could feel like they're distracting themselves by this connection and they're not making time for themselves. So why 6 of Pentacles reverse, King of Cups reverse? Fool in reverse, Knight of Wands reverse. Yeah, maybe they feel like they're distracted, or their focus is on this connection, what's been going wrong, that they haven't been putting into themselves. Yeah, this is somebody that's been so focused on everything else but their self in this relationship, that they've just been focused on everything else going on with the two of you that they haven't been giving to themselves. And maybe they feel like they're being selfish by pulling back or just doing what's best for them. Some of you, I mean, their finances could be a mess, or they're not even focused on their job, their career, because they're so worried about the two of you. All right, they're seeing you as a Queen of Swords in reverse. The Temperance, the 5 of Cups, and the 5 of Pentacles reverse. It's kind of an energy they kept poking the bear with you. It's like you've been patient, you've been understanding, but you can only be understanding for so long. So I think this person provoked you or they poked you for so long. They kept doing the same thing over and over. Maybe they feel like they haven't been fully given into this situation. Some of you, I hope there isn't like a third party situation where like they're not emotionally giving their all to you because of something else going on. Maybe their job, maybe a third party in some way. Because they're seeing you as like you've been patient for so long. You've been understanding, but it's like they've just been back and forth with you. Yeah, it's like you've been, understanding, you've been communicative with them at one point, 555. You've been willing to work things out. And now with the Queen of Swords reverse, it's like I'm tired of giving excuses, or I'm tired of giving you a second chance. Okay. So the Hermit is their action. Two of Swords. They don't know what they should do. Six of Cups reverse, Page of Swords. I mean, they do want to talk to you. This is somebody that wants to heal things. They want to have a conversation, but they see you as like maybe, you've been very forgiving and compromising in the past, but maybe not anymore because they just keep doing the same thing over and over. So I see in the future them breaking the silence if there is no contact, or if there's been like separation, they are going to come back and speak to you, but giving it some time. How do you feel? Ooh, some of you feel that you're like running out of time. Maybe you feel like this person sabotaged it. Like you don't even know. Some of you feel like, yeah, like you've tried to repair things, you've tried to work on this, and you feel like they've sabotaged it, that maybe you can't put any more time into this. So let's see. Ex-lover. Yeah, so this could be an ex that keeps, coming in and out of your life. Okay. Oh, it's just a picture on the background. It's not my actual like backyard. I wish. That's pretty. I mean, and my backyard kind of does look like that. I have trees and like woods behind my house, but it's just a picture on here. Oh, thank you, Alexis. I appreciate that. Okay. All right. Hoping in reversed. Rejection. See, I think a lot of you are tired of being energetically drained by this, of letting this person back, giving them chance after chance, and they keep doing the same thing. Okay. Loving you takes my breath away. Our lifestyles are so different. My guard is up until I can trust you. So, all right. So this could be how you feel. What's your advice? Judgment reverse, Two of Wands reverse, Three of Pentacles, the Moon in reverse, the Chariot. I mean, I think you need to go towards your intuition at this point. Some of you, if you feel like you have no trust in the situation, no trust it's going to get better, I think your intuition is guiding you to maybe just take a different path or a different direction. Okay. Because maybe, like I said, you're just tired of it, where they're just coming in the revolving door in and out of your life. And, it's like I've given them chance after chance. And some of you, maybe if they're not your ex-lover, there could be an ex involved, and that could be the problem. Because I'm seeing with the Three of Pentacles, some of you, there could be a third party, or it's just they never make up their mind. Could be a Cancer, a Scorpio. There's trust issues. Okay, some of you, there could be an ex-lover involved. So could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I got Virgo, Sagittarius, Aries, and Scorpio. All right, let's go ahead and do Scorpio. Oh, thanks, Alexis. All right, 4856. Yeah, let's hope for a better reading. Some of these have been like some have been really good, and then some have been kind of bad. So let's see. It's kind of hit or miss with the readings lately. I think just all the energy is weird. There's all these like planets that are going into other planets, or planets going into other signs. I mean, not into other planets. That would be kind of cool. But there's just like all this weird transition right now. So, all right, let's see. Hey, JM, good morning. All right, Scorpio, what are their feelings, thoughts, and actions? Okay, Eight of Swords reversed. The Chariot, how they see you. Eight of Cups. Okay, well, this kind of took a different turn. All right. Okay, King of Swords in the Tower. This person feels like they're on thin ice with you. So I don't know what's going on. Could be an Aquarius, a Scorpio, a Cancer. They feel like they're on thin ice. Yeah, and they have to hold back. Why 8 of Swords reverse? Their feelings. Temperance. The Strength. 2 of Swords reversed. The Hermit. Okay, for some of you, they're giving you space. Okay, I'm seeing 888 here. This person's giving you space. It may feel like that's the best thing for you right now, is just to leave you alone. Just to leave you alone, just to kind of leave you to it, because they feel like they're on thin ice with you, or they feel that, if they take something too far, or they say something too far, it's all going to blow up. Or it's like you're this close to just losing it. Okay. So I don't know if this person's testing your patience, if they're pissing you off. Some of you have Leo or Sag in your charts, because they feel like the best thing to do is to kind of isolate. All right. The Hermit here. Maybe I should just leave you alone. Maybe I should go my separate way. Okay. They feel like right now, maybe just to kind of leave you to focusing on yourself, or let you kind of clear your head, because they're seeing you as a Chariot. Some of you, you need space. You just want to get away. Some of you are wanting to go on vacation. Knight of Cups, 3 of Swords reverse, Queen of Cups reverse. Yeah, some of you, you're like, I don't really want to connect with you right now. I want my personal space. You guys could have Cancer in your chart. Some of you, maybe your moon sign or your Venus, because it's an energy of I want to be left alone, because they're seeing you as like they've came towards you with some kind of love offer. They've been with you romantically, but you're like, I just want to be left alone. Can you just not smother me? Can you just kind of give me some space? It's how they're seeing you. Like you're not giving back what they're showing you, which is fine. I mean, some of you, maybe you're just upset about something. You want to be left alone. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, 4 of Swords reverse. Yeah, maybe you are focusing on something else. Some of you, it is your, maybe you are going on vacation. Maybe you're trying to, just be in a better place mentally. But that's what they're doing. This person feels they need to give you space, kind of leave you alone, and let you just kind of put your mind at ease. So I don't know what happened between you guys. I'll get more on this. Hey, CM. Let's see. Their action, 8 of Cups. Okay, Ace of Wands reversed. 3 of Pentacles reversed. 2 of Wands. So it's like it's an energy they don't really trust you. Because earlier I saw the 7 of Swords and the Page of Pentacles reversed. So they don't know if you're saying that you want space because you just don't want to be with them anymore and you don't have the heart to tell them that. Or if you're talking to someone else, because I'm getting with the Page of Swords reverse, it's like they're going to give you the space. They're going to kind of detach from you, but then they're questioning, well, is there somebody else? Are you saying you want space from me because, you're talking to someone else or you're interested in another person? This person doesn't entirely trust you for some reason. And it's like they're just obsessively watching you. But they don't want to be away. Yeah, Page of Swords reversed. Queen of Wands reversed. 8 of Wands. Some of you, they could be questioning, like, does someone... Some of you, like, if you have a friend they don't trust, they're thinking that your friend is, like, setting you up with someone else, or that your friend is telling you to leave them, is kind of what I'm seeing. Yeah, that maybe you're kind of looking at other options, or... Because it's like they don't really trust you, okay, for some reason. And they think that this isn't maybe all entirely your decision, that maybe some other friend influenced you to leave. How do you feel about this person? Okay, Hammer, Sabotage. Death. Ooh, some of you feel like it's over. Or like if they don't put in the work and try to fix this, that you're not wasting any more time. That it's going to be over. Okay? So some of you feel like it's either coming to an end, this relationship, like it just needs to be over, or if they don't be persistent and work on things or change the way they're doing it, that it's going to be over. Reminiscing in reverse. I think I think a lot of you are just tired of the same repeated thing. Okay? And you want this person to stop running and not taking accountability. Some of you, with this escape in reverse, are realizing they can't keep running or escaping from a situation here. So I don't know. Some of you are just tired of like the inconsistency. Yeah, you're sick of being confused. Okay, it's like you want something more in depth. You want something that has more potential. Man, a lot of cards came. My guard is up until I can trust you. See, it's like they don't trust you for some reason. I'm all cried out. Our sex drives aren't compatible. There's nothing I wouldn't do for you. I'm not being honest with you or myself. Being with you is wrong, but so right. Okay. What's your advice? Yeah, some of you are just kind of tired of this. Let's see. Hey, Empress. Justice is your advice. 5 of Swords reverse, 9 of Cups, and the Star. I mean, if you guys are wanting to end this relationship, Scorpio, I don't see anything wrong with you ending this because you're needing to, of course, make things right, and tell them like, hey, let's be civil, not in a bad way, but like, let's just end this. Maybe we're both not happy. Maybe we both just need to choose ourselves because I'm seeing that. If you do end up wanting to choose yourself and get out of this relationship, I think that's the best thing for you to do. Because I feel like this person, King of Cups reverse, how are they able to emotionally fulfill you if they can't even fulfill themselves, So for a lot of you, I don't think it'd be a bad idea to maybe be single or be like, hey, I just want to work on myself. I just want to be single right now and just work on me. Some of you have Libra or Aquarius in your chart, or you just feel like, this is time to do this. Okay. But yeah, I'm getting for a lot of you, just maybe you feel if there's not any compromise that you just need to end things. All right. So let's see. Could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I have Pisces, I have Cancer, Leo, Sagittarius. All right, let's go ahead and do Sag. 5644. And I'm going to get some coffee. All right, Sag. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe. I appreciate it. Oh, you're welcome. Wow, I just saw the Queen of Cups and the Two of Cups. All right, their feelings, Magician. Man, they're seeing you as a King of Pentacles. And the Hierophant reversed. Could be a Gemini or a Taurus. Okay, that's weird. So for some of you, this person, their action is, I think they want to have a serious relationship with you, but in the past, maybe they were non-committal or they didn't really know if they wanted to commit, but they're seeing you as somebody, King of Pentacles, where you deserve a commitment. You deserve more. So let me see. Why the Magician for this person's feelings? That's very intense. Okay, 4 of Wands reversed, the Hanged Man reversed, and the Emperor. Okay, Ace of Wands reversed, 4 of Cups reversed. I'm getting an energy of like, if we're going to do this, we're going to do it right. Whatever that means. But that's kind of hot, I guess. Because with the Emperor, it's like, if we're going to do this shit, there's no fucking around. Like, we're going to do this. All right. Maybe this person feels like there was instability in the past in this relationship. There was some kind of instability. Maybe you guys weren't on the same page. This person's wanting to surrender to that thought or idea. And they're showing up as like Big Daddy Kane in your energy of the Emperor. Like, I'm going to do this correctly. 444. Okay. This person's like, yeah, I'm coming into your energy of like, we're going to do this correctly. I'm going to show you who's boss. Okay. They're seeing you as a King of Pentacles. It's like it's all or nothing. Like, I got to give you all or nothing. Hermit reversed. The 6 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's like I can't bullshit around anymore. So I don't know if this is somebody you're in separation with, if this is somebody that you've been kind of dealing with. It's an energy of like they have to be in this energy of giving it their all. They can't fuck around anymore. They can't be acting like they may be interested, they may not be. I think you're somehow like awakening this person or making them feel like they need to come towards you more confidently and they need to put in more stability. And this is somebody that's like, I can't keep hiding and being unsure, of my feelings for Sag or what I want, because eventually if I don't put in the work, I'm going to lose you, basically. Because their actions, a Hierophant reverse. So if they didn't want to commit in the past or had commitment issues, I think they're working on these issues. 4 of Swords reverse. A lot of 4s here. The Knight of Wands reverse, 7 of Wands reversed. So this is somebody, I think what's going on is like if they had a fear of committing or they were so hesitant, so unsure, I think they're getting out of that perspective or that mindset. This is somebody that's like, I need to do more. So if they've been non-committal in the past, it's like that didn't get us anywhere. Yeah. This is somebody that's been unhappy. You know, how something was, how there was no commitment, how there wasn't any kind of established relationship here. 8 of Cups in the Sun. I think this person was very unhappy, upset that the two of you were just not on the same page. Maybe they realized they weren't being fully committed to you. The Chariot, they're coming in and they're charged towards you. Of like, I know I want to be with Sagittarius. In the past, I didn't fight for this. In the past, I let you go. For some of you, they let you go. Now I'm getting that Saul never let you go by the by third eye blind. So maybe their third eye was blind. Maybe they weren't awakened to this connection and the potential, because now they're showing up in this energy of like maturing, of like, you know, I'm more mature, I'm more established. I need to show more in this situation. I'm going to have to show more like authority and dominance, or just take the lead more. Instead of being scared and timid, I'm going to have to really show Sag that I'm ready for this. How do you feel about this person? The car just hit the floor. Okay, Ascending in reversed, Camera. So you're thinking about this person, but thinking about how things never really got off the ground or things weren't moving forward. Picture, damn. Well, how you feel about this person, Sag, is that you are looking at their pictures, you are reminiscing, you're thinking of them. So that's who this person is. And I think you're upset. For a lot of you, you're upset that things didn't go the way that you wanted. So maybe you had thoughts and ideas of this relationship, how like we would be together, we would be married, whatever. And I think you're upset that like things didn't go that way. Hope in reversed. Okay, new love. So this could have been someone new that like you had a lot of hope in at one point, but the hope is fading. Okay, a lot of you are focusing on yourself right now. Yeah, a lot of you don't want to be confused and you're focusing on yourself. And now this person, it's like they're coming in a more powerful energy of showing dominance and showing like, hey, I want to commit to you. So our lifestyles are so different. I need you more. Wait, I need more than what you can give me. I'm all cried out. Okay. Some of you, they want to have a new beginning. If it is a new person, they're just upset that things didn't go as planned either. And they want to put in more work. What's your advice, Sag? King of Cups. 8 of Swords reversed, the Empress, Fool in reverse. Well, basically, you're going to hold back and let this person come to you. You're not going to chase them with the Empress. You're going to have this person come towards you correctly, which I do see them matching your energy with the Emperor. I think you've been holding back. And that's the best thing to do, is to hold back and let this person come towards you in the proper way with what you're wanting them to offer. Okay. But yeah, I do see this person, you know, wanting to tell you how they feel emotionally, and they are upset about everything that's happened. For a lot of you, maybe this is a new person or a past person, and you're just upset that things ended the way they did. Okay. That things weren't moving forward, or there was no completion of a relationship. Oh, you're welcome, Mina. So I have Cancer, Leo. Could be another Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Aries. All right, let's go ahead and do Cappy. 10354. Happy birthday. Let's see what's going on with your person. How are they feeling? Hopefully you guys are having a good birthday season. I think it's getting close to being over. All right, let's see. How's Capricorn's person feeling? Their thoughts and their next actions or intentions. Okay, their feelings, Wheel of Fortune. 8 of Cups for how they see you. The Emperor. Okay, well, this person feels like you were meant to be in their life for a reason. That this connection was fated. There's destiny here. So why Wheel of Fortune and their feelings? King of Cups. 4 of Pentacles reversed. 2 of Pentacles reversed. 3 of Cups in reverse. This person feels like the two of you met for a reason, even if it was brief, or even if there's been some kind of, disagreement between the two of you, you guys still met for some kind of reason. Okay. But for a lot of you, the problem was maybe this person couldn't compromise or give to you like they wanted. And maybe they felt like temporarily they kind of had to let you go or just not give to the relationship to kind of put more back into themselves. Because this person feels like, when it comes to you and this connection, they feel very optimistic with the King of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. But there could have been something going on that was distracting them, some kind of interference of some sort. Man, it's really bright. And they felt like temporarily they had to kind of disconnect. Okay, to focus on whatever's out of balance or whatever's not working for them. Some of you, it could have been, their finances. They're seeing you as the Eight of Cups. Seven of Cups, the Sun, and the Ace of Cups in reversed. Okay, well, for some of you, if they didn't pull back, they're seeing you as being unsure about, like, if you want to give to this emotionally. So there was, like, between the two of you, some kind of disagreement where somebody was not compromising, somebody was not offering enough to the connection. And they're seeing you as somebody that they're not really sure how you feel for them. If you're happy with them, if you're content, or if you just want to be by yourself. Because it seems like you've emotionally checked out or you're not really showing any kind of vulnerability towards them. Or this person's trying to figure out, like, should I leave you alone? Should I try for this more? Because they're not really getting much out of this. Okay. I'll see you later, Tess. The Emperor is their action or intention. The Chariot reversed, Queen of Swords reversed, and the Knight of Wands reversed. I think this person, it's an energy of like, I want to try, but it's like I can only try for so long. So for a lot of you, they could feel, Capricorn, that maybe you're the one that's pulled back and disassociated from them. And it's an energy with the Emperor, I can only do so much. Like, I'm going to do what I can, and I'm going to steer this as the direction that I can. But, if you're not responding to me or if you're not talking in any kind of way, there's really nothing more I can do. Yeah, they're going to do what's fair or try to do their side of things. This is somebody that would like a serious commitment out of you. But it's almost an energy with the Fool and the Justice that, I can't make you choose me. I can't make this get better, So I think your person's in this energy of like, I want to fix things. I want things to be equal. I want things to work out between us, but I can't force you to choose me, or I can't force you to, if you just don't want to talk to me anymore, then I'm going to have to accept that. So, I mean, really, they're showing up in a mature energy of like, I'll give you what you give me is kind of what I'm seeing here. All right, let's see. How do you feel? Sunglasses in reverse, Ascending in reversed. Okay, some of you feel like things are just not really going well. Maybe you feel like you can't really focus on this person right now, that maybe you need to focus on something else in your life than this connection. Or maybe some of you even feel like this person's lost interest, like they're not looking for you or longing for you anymore. Chaser in reverse. Yeah, somebody got tired of chasing. And I'm kind of feeling for a lot of you, maybe it's the person that you're dealing with. Like they're tired of being the one chasing and being direct, because it does feel one-sided. I'm not going to lie. So I don't know if it's you doing the one-siding situation or if it's the other person. But somebody is not putting their all in this. And that's the problem in the connection, is that somebody was not putting their equality and the fairness into this. Okay. Somebody stopped chasing, or somebody got tired of being the chaser. Yes, I'm going to do members on the next one. Okay. Wow, chasing again in reverse. Yeah. So the problem is somebody stopped chasing the connection. Somebody stopped putting energy into it. And for a lot of you, this could be reversed, but they're seeing you as somebody that's giving them mixed signals, that like you just kind of like walked away, okay, out of nowhere. Take it out resonates. Yeah, somebody's like is focusing on themselves or their healing. Okay. But yeah, there's some kind of a lack of chasing here. I know we'll find our way back. We're slowly drifting apart. Our lifestyles are so different. Yeah, it's like maybe somebody wanted more commitment or more loyalty of the connection than what was actually being given. But I'm definitely seeing that somebody stopped making plans. That's what the problem with this connection is. I don't know if it was you or this person. Somebody just stopped making effort, and it pulled you guys away, and you guys are drifting apart because with chasing in reverse twice, somebody's tired of chasing. Somebody's tired of putting initiative in a situation if there's nothing being exchanged. Okay. It's just, it's pointless, Like, I mean, whoever the person is that was chasing, I get why you stopped chasing, because that is aggravating, If you're not getting anything in the end, then why are you going to chase? What's your advice, Capricorn? Queen of Pentacles reverse, Judgment reverse, the World, and the Knight of Swords. Seven of Swords reverse. I mean, some of you, maybe you feel like this person just isn't on the same path as you. They don't want the same thing. Because it's an energy. I feel like you guys need some kind of conversation. Some of you, I'm not going to throw you guys under the bus, but for some of you, you guys could be the one that did this. Because you're showing up in an energy of you're not paying attention to this. You got other stuff going on, and you're not really putting a kind of focus on this person. But I think there needs to be some kind of closure or some kind of understanding. Like, if you are done with this person or you don't want to talk to them ever again, there needs to be some kind of understanding as to why. Because it kind of feels, for some of you, you feel like, well, I'm just going to go my separate way, or I'm just going to like act like this never happened. Well, I don't know. I feel like somebody needs a conversation because, I think this has potential to be something, but somebody stopped pursuing the other person. And that's what the problem is. So it could be a Scorpio, could be a Gemini, and just take it how it resonates. Maybe you feel like they're not chasing you. Maybe you were doing, some of you were doing the chasing, and then like you got tired of it. You're like, I got other things to do. I'm tired of chasing this person. Aries, Libra, could be a Sag, Cancer, Aries, Leo, Scorpio. But yeah. All right, let's go ahead and do Aquarius. Oh, 1 second. If it lets me scroll down. All right. I know, I feel I need more coffee too. All right. Hey, Kylie. Hey, Chrissy. All right, Aquarius at, let's see, 112.26. Let me get more coffee real quick. Hey, Pinky Love. Yeah, if you guys want to email me your question real quick, I will check it before I get on to the next live. So if you just want to email me, I'll check the email before I get in the next reading. If you are a member and wanting to send your question. All right, let's see what's going on with Aquarius's person. Wow, their feelings is a Hierophant. Knight of Swords, how they see you, and the Ace of Swords. Man, some of you guys could be having a conversation about commitment or taking things to the next level. Could be a Taurus or a Gemini. Damn. Okay, why the Hierophant? So this looks pretty positive. Okay, yeah, some of you are having a talks about a commitment. Wow, the Empress. 10 of Pentacles reversed. The Star in reverse. 9 of Cups in reverse. Wow. This person feels like they've disappointed you. So who this person is, some of you guys were married in a relationship. Some of you guys, this could be the father of your child. I'm getting here, this person feels like they've made you unsatisfied and unhappy. And that's why there's problems in this relationship or this commitment. Because they weren't putting their whole all into you. They weren't putting everything into this situation. And that, you got tired of feeling like you're just drained. So for a lot of you, this person feels like you've handled things pretty well, despite the situation. Because as you're showing up in their feelings as the Empress, you've really taken a lot on. For some of you, they feel like you've taken on more than you should. And it's left you feeling unsatisfied and drained. And they realize that they got to put in more work. Okay. Hey, pretty pink eyes. Yeah, they feel like you've taken on too much. Like you've taken on more than you should and you're completely drained, but you're acting graceful, and you're not making an attitude about it. You're just like, well, I'm dealing with a lot, but, that's life, That's life. No, I want to see the Joker movie. I haven't seen that in a while. Like at the end of the movie, it's kind of sad, but like that song plays, that's life. That's the way it is, or something like that. Anyways, So you have a pretty good approach to the situation despite how they're treating you. They're seeing you as a Knight of Swords, Two of Cups in reverse, the Temperance in reverse, and the Devil in reverse. Hermit reverse, and the Seven of Wands, the Chariot. Okay. I think a part of them is getting a little bit concerned how nice you are being. You're being too nice or too understanding. And it's like, well, are you, like, what are you up to? But I think it's also an energy of like, maybe even feel like you can do it all on your own and you don't need them. That you don't even need, like, what's the point of a relationship if I'm doing everything on my own anyways? That's how they feel. It's like, why do I need you? If I'm the Empress and I'm committed to myself and I'm giving myself everything, then why do I need you? Is how they feel about you. That's how you feel for them, because they're seeing you as somebody that it's like you're just separating your energy from them. You're like, I can just handle it on my own. I don't need this. And they're afraid, they're getting insecure that like the connection is over or that you are just like, whatever, I don't need this. Okay. So they're coming in to show dominance or wanting to have a conversation because they're scared they're losing you. Yeah, because their action is Ace of Swords. So they want some kind of direct communication here to know if you still love them, if you still want to be with them. But it's somebody here, Ace of Cups reverse, Three of Pentacles reverse, the Emperor. Yeah, for a lot of you, it's a father of your child, or there was a serious relationship here. They're wanting to see, like, do you still care about me? Do you still want to work this out? Can we try to work on things? They're wanting to tell you, like, I'm sorry, I backed away or I disconnected. I had to work on myself. It's kind of what I'm seeing here. Yeah, this is somebody that has a lot of curiosity about the connection. Whether or not you still care, whether or not you still want to build with them, if you still want a relationship, because they feel like you're doing pretty well on your own without their presence. So for a lot of you, you're separated and they feel, even though you're kind of drained and tired, that you're still doing well. Okay. So this is somebody, I think they want to know they still feel committed to you in some way. All right. How do you feel for them? Ascending and reversed. So a lot of you feel, that this is stagnant. It's not going anywhere. Some of you could be in no contact, or there's no communication, or just not having a good perspective. Just feeling things are not changed. Okay. Unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going. So that could be you. A lot of you could be unsatisfied. Just feeling like, well, what's the point of saying I'm in a relationship if I'm buying myself everything, if I'm paying all the bills, Yeah, a lot of you feel like with empty in reverse, it's like, I don't want to be empty. I want to give to myself. I want to be complete. And apology in reverse. Only you in reverse. I think you're in this energy of like, I'm not apologizing. I'm choosing myself. I'm not choosing anyone. And I'm just choosing me, and I'm giving to myself because I'm unsatisfied. Some of you, there's a third party situation. I want out of this love triangle. I honestly don't know what I want. And I know we'll find our way back. So some of you, there could be a third party, or there was some kind of love triangle in some way. What's your advice? Queen of Cups, the High Priestess, Five of Swords, Nine of Wands. Maybe some of you suspect there's a third party and you don't want to deal with it. And I think if you guys are very intuitive, or you have a good intuition, you're needing to listen to your intuition right now with the High Priestess, Queen of Cups, because it's an energy of, is this person completely trustworthy? Is there somebody else? Because why are they so inconsistent with me? Maybe some of you are feeling like they're not completely even devoted to you, because I saw only you in reverse. So maybe you're even feeling like, okay, well, they're not happy with me, then they're probably with somebody else. All right. So I would definitely listen to your intuition so you don't break your heart again. Okay. Or get too much emotionally invested in this just for them to hurt you again. But a lot of you feel like this isn't going anywhere and you're unsatisfied. Okay. Maybe, some of you, this person could be confessing about some kind of third party, or, okay. Some of you, it's an Aries, a Capricorn, a Virgo, Sag, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus. Just take it how it resonates. All right, let's go ahead and do Pisces, last but not least. 1/19/40. Okay. Hey, Kendra. Good morning. Make sure to hit the like button, guys. Subscribe. If you want to book personal readings, I have availability. I got my 2 for $20 PayPal Cash App readings. If you guys want to book that. All right, let's see. Their feelings is the moon in reverse. They're seeing you as a 9 of Pentacles in reverse, the Fool in reverse. Could be a Cancer, could be an Aries. Okay, they're thinking a lot about this connection and what went down between the two of you. So this could be definitely somebody you're separated with, just not dealing with right now, maybe. Some of you, there's been no contact, or maybe you're trying to have contact again. They're feeling like they need to be completely transparent with you. Yeah, Ace of Swords. The High Priestess and the Knight of Wands reversed. 6 of Cups. Page of Swords reversed. Wow, okay. Basically, for a lot of you, you guys are very intuitive. You guys are Pisces, one of the most intuitive signs of the zodiac. Also, because of Jupiter, you guys are ruled by Jupiter, which is why I feel you are more intuitive, because Sag is as well. This person knows that you're very intuitive and that they can't fool you. Okay, that if they fooled you in the past, if they like hid things or they did things that were dishonest or shady, sneaky, this person feels like they can't do that anymore, that you're going to find out whatever they're doing. They may even feel like from the past, like if they've been deceptive or they've been really reckless and immature, that they're going to have to confess that. And they're going to have to be completely transparent because, if there was anything they were not wanting to disclose with you or wanting to kind of keep to themselves, they feel like in order for the two of you maybe to reconnect, that they can't hide anything, that they're going to have to be completely transparent, because by doing that, by hiding, being shady and sneaky, that really didn't get you guys anywhere. Okay. Hey, George. Yes, Tess, my email should be in my description box. Sagittarius Soul Tarot Readings at gmail.com. I know it's a long email, but that's all it is. And you just email me and say, hey, I'm a member. Here's my question. And also, if you want to do a question for tomorrow too, so send me both questions for today and for tomorrow. They're seeing you as a 9 of Pentacles in reversed. The Ace of Pentacles reversed, Hermit reversed, and the 6 of Swords reversed. I think this person has a lot of regrets. Like I said, maybe they had a fear of commitment. They had a fear of fully giving to this relationship because they feel a kinship to you. They feel there is some kind of spiritual, divine connection. But they're seeing the connection as in the past there was fear. There was, for a lot of you, commitment issues. This person, it's like you guys didn't have a serious or long-term relationship when that could have had potential because of their own fear. Okay, this was somebody with a Hermit reverse. They could have cared about, for a lot of you, they could have cared about others' opinions, like other influences, other people, because the Hermit reverse is an energy of like going back into society. Like, oh, what are people going to think? Or I almost think of the Hermit reverse, like of an energy of like you're going to your high school reunion and you haven't seen people in 10 years, and it's like, oh my God, what's everyone going to think? I haven't seen these people in years. That's kind of how I see the Hermit reverse. So maybe they really had a lot of care of like, what are other people going to think about this relationship? Is it of their norm? Is this traditional? And they realized that really didn't get anywhere by having that mindset and having too much fear about committing to you. Hey, Lasia. Hey, Christina. Because their action, the Fool in reverse. So maybe how they acted in the past, realizing that was very immature, very, a childish way of thinking that was very stupid, maybe. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles reversed, 9 of Swords reversed, and the 8 of Cups. Basically, yeah, by having fear, of like what's going to happen of this or what's going to come of that, by having all this fear and all these conclusions in their minds of worst case scenario, that really didn't get you guys anywhere. And I think they want to walk away from that kind of mentality of thinking like, worst case scenario or caring so much what other people think. Yeah, because at the end of the day, they realize they're losing you by caring about other people's opinions or if other people approve of this relationship, that they just got to let fear out of the way is what I'm seeing here. So, oh, you're okay. So any question that you want, so just 2 questions, you email me. So for today and tomorrow, and you get a free personal reading of your choice as well. So if you want to tell me that, you can. All right, how you feel? Man, this card's been coming out a lot. Ascending and reversed. So you feel like things are not going anywhere. Okay, well, but the good thing is if they haven't been going anywhere, you have a changed perspective because a lot of you feel like you can't fully move on from this person. With the Phoenix and then the ship in reverse, a lot of you feel like, there's still potential of you guys starting something over. Okay. So if things weren't ascending in the past, you feel like there's a new way of thinking or that you guys can come back together. Excuse me. My allergies have been bad lately. Reciprocity. Yeah, this person wants to have equal give and take. Heartbreak. They're hurt over this. For a lot of you, they could have been indecisive. Okay. All right, JM, I'll check the email here in a little bit before I get on the next one. Pain in reverse, perspective in reverse. Yeah, this is somebody that's trying to get into a better perspective. Yeah, they don't want to have a shallow way of thinking. This is somebody that's having an epiphany, a realization that the way they were thinking, because really the way that you think in a shallow mindset of that, because that is, kind of shallow, like caring about, materialistic things, caring how people approve. If people don't want you to be with that person, that is kind of shallow, of caring so much about what the other people think or how you're going to be perceived or how people are going to look at you if you're dating somebody, that is very shallow. And I think they don't want to be in a shallow energy. Oh, thank you, Aubrey. I want out of this love triangle. Damn. I know we'll find our way back. Being with you makes me anxious. Okay. See, it's a lot of fear. They're anxious or timid. What's your advice? Okay, well, some of you, if you're in a third party, like if you have somebody else, you're needing to make a decision. Yeah, like who you want to give your time to. Yeah, a lot of you, Pisces, if you're the feminine, you have 2 options. You have this person and then you maybe have somebody else. Because I think it's up to you, like which situation you want to put your all into. But I think time is ticking for a lot of you. I think you have to make this choice very soon. If that is the case, if you have a third party or you have somebody, like another option, or you're kind of questioning something else, I think you're running out of time to do that because it feels like, you can't, or you just can't leave something hanging for so long. But if you do have like another option, maybe for some of you, you either feel time is ticking in this connection and like something has to give, or you can feel like, if you have other people, you just can't keep people hanging around or waiting. You need to make a decision who you want. Okay. Could be a Sagittarius. I got Aries. So just take the reading how it resonates, guys. I'm going to get off here in a minute. I have Aries, I have Aquarius, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, and I'm going to get new cards, other decks to use for the next reading. And I'm going to get more coffee and then see the emails and all of that for the members. So just give me about 5 to 10 minutes to get on to the next reading. But thank you guys for all the positivity on this live. I appreciate it. Thank you for everybody that was just being very cooperative, very understanding. These readings are general. It's not always going to resonate. Sometimes I watch them, even if they don't resonate. I still watch them just to see what people say, But anyways, I'll see you guys in about 5 to 10 minutes. I'm going to go ahead, get off of here, and get started with the next reading. All right. Thank you, Aries man. I appreciate it. All right. See you guys later.